How cool is Ariana Grande lifestyle? Ariana Grande doesn't have the foggiest idea how to go through cash since she broke into the music business just merely years prior. The seven-ring vocalist hasn't kept down with regards to telling us the best way to spend her well-deserved dollars. Try to stay until the end to discover what's the lifestyle of Ariana Grande. Hi there, folk. Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the channel. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Ariana Grande, an American entertainer, lyricist, and vocalist, is one of the Hollywood music industry's greatest famous artists. She at first began her profession at Broadway Melodic in 2008. Afterwards assumed the part of a Cat Valentine in Victorious 2010-2013, a Nickelodeon TV arrangement, and acted in Sam and Cat 2013-2014. Her accounts for the TV show, Victorious, got well known and got her a ton of popularity. Grande was once observed singing the TV's Public Melody in a hockey coordinate in the year 2001. In any case, her vocation took an enormous ascent after her appearance in the TV shows. She slowly moved to the popular music industry and dropped a few hit collections. It's not as much as a year that she picked up the immense distinction. Grande has made a great many fans by her super strike tunes like God is a Woman 2018, Thank You, Next 2019, and Seven Rings 2019, Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored 2019 as of late. She has teamed up with a few different specialists like Nicki Minaj and Miley Cyrus. Grande tosses a great deal of backtalk in her tunes and are genuine as well. The vocalist has won a few renowned honors and is adored by the entirety of her fans. The star has more than 115 million devotees over Instagram and is an enormous sensation. Aside from her music, she is additionally known for her design and styling. Her high-raised ponytail, free hoodie or tee, and tall boots are her brand name style. Beverly Hills house. Ariana Grande claims two properties, yet it's her Beverly Hills house that is the most noteworthy. This property is the place where she invests the majority of her energy. We can perceive any reason why, since, supposing that we possessed this sumptuous chateau, we'd need to hang up there. To the Beverly Hills house is 6,226 square feet and highlights 5 rooms and 5.5 restrooms. The gated property is arranged on a precarious slope and has dazzling perspectives on the Hollywood Hills. We envision that watching the sun go down close to those great perspectives is the place where Ariana gets a ton of the motivation for her music. There's likewise an outside pool and bordering blistering tub that ignores downtown LA for kicking back and unwinding at an open-air seating territory to where she and visitors can appreciate the warm summer nights. Manhattan, New York apartment. Ariana's subsequent property is in Manhattan, New York. She purchased the condo with her ex Pete Davidson for $21.7 million. As you'd expect, it's molded again for certain truly over-the-top luxuries and highlights. The loft itself is enormous, particularly by all accounts coming in at in excess of 4,000 square feet. The Chelsea home highlights 5 rooms and 4.5 washrooms. As per TMZ, the loft block highlights one of the lone private IMAX theaters on the planet with only 12 seats that can be saved by the structure's inhabitants. When Ariana feels pushed and likes an exercise, there's no compelling reason to go to a recreation community on the grounds that there's likewise a 75-foot indoor pool that is lit by a monstrous bay window for an open-air feel and a whole floor devoted to health that includes a private spa, steam room, sauna and plunge pool. Occupants host an intimate gathering space, mechanized valet framework and on-location wellness focus readily available. Also, there are perspectives on the Empire State Building, and Ariana can cow sting among a large number of the superstars living there as her neighbors. Her closet. In the event that you investigate Ariana's storeroom, you'll discover a lot of planner garments. It's an obvious fact that the Thank You Next artist cherishes her polished outfit, and she's routinely spotted wearing head-to-toe Gucci and Fendi. When Ariana and Pete completed, Ariana did what the majority of us do and went separation shopping. Yet rather than rushing to Topshop or Forever 21 like us, Ariana made a beeline for Chanel. On this one binge alone, she emerged from the store with 2 monster sacks of Chanel stock. The 2 packs were about a large portion of the size of Ariana, demonstrating that she went all up with a substitution topped. However, Chanel isn't the lone brand that Ariana's shaking. She's additionally renowned for that Fendi coat, which accompanied a sticker price of around $3,000. The pop star styled her fashioner puffer a couple of sizes too huge, with the logo side looking out. A careful cover planned as a component of her Sugar Visit walk, and dark softened cowhide Sergio Rossi over the knee boots worth $1,370. Ariana is likewise a fanatic of frill, so It's time that we featured the neckband that she wore at the Billboard Music Awards in 2018. Ariana opened the Billboard Music Awards with a groundbreaking interpretation of her most up-to-date single No Tears Left to Cry. She wore a regularly cheeky outfit comprised of a child doll-style smaller than usual dress by Christian Siriano, dark over-the-knee stage boots by Casa de and a precious stone choker and hoops by Paris-based Gems House Gem Specialist. However, it was the jewelry that genuinely got everyone's attention alongside Ariana's unimaginable vocals, obviously known as the Cleveland Choker. The expensive piece highlights 45.54 carats of jewels set in 100.20 grams of 18-karat white gold. It's esteemed at $169,000 and by one way or another unintentionally tumbled off during the exhibition. It may have appeared as though some portion of the presentation, yet fans rushed to take note of that it wasn't intentionally. Not long after the episode, a representative for Jula affirmed that the fasten had broken amidst Grande's presentation, yet the acquired piece had been recuperated. Fortunately, the organization offered to fix the expensive accessory straight away. We envision she kept it very hidden from plain view after that. 7 expensive rings. We've all had 7 rings in our minds for quite a long time, and sadly that it's going to happen again, as we examined precisely who those 7 rings were for, on the grounds that to the extent costly things that Ariana owns goes, these 7 rings ought to presumably be added to the rundown in the event that you didn't have the foggiest idea about the backstory to the tune, and the genuine rings will fill you in. When Ariana's commitment at PED severed, she went directly out there and got herself a $12,000 precious stone ring, since who says you need a life partner to claim a costly ring? However, Ariana didn't stop with merely getting one jewel ring. No, she chose to treat her 6 closest companions 2 coordinating rings, demonstrating that young lady power wins. Indeed, from the video film it would appear that the companions could be wearing the famous Tiffany setting. And who were the companions being referred to? Taylor Parks, Victoria Monet, NIAMS Up, Alexa Loria, Courtney Chip, Bologna and Rhythm. Ariana disclosed the backstory to Bulletin in her meeting for Woman of the Year by saying, quote, "You know how when you're holding up at Tiffany's they give you heaps of champagne? Well, they got us intoxicated, so we purchased 7 wedding bands, and when I returned to this studio I gave everyone a kinship ring." Ariana Grande's ponytail. In the event that one thing Ariana's known for, it's her astounding ponytail. She called attention to this herself in 7 Rings, singing "You Like My Hair, thanks, just got it," and keeping in mind that the days are gone when everybody contemplated whether it was genuine. The emphasis presently is on whoever's behind the pigtail. Ariana gets her expansions from VIP beautician Tokyo Styles. This man has worked with Queasy Ariana, yet additionally Kylie Jenner, Naomi Campbell and Kim Kardashian, so he's known for his program of VIP customers as well as for the staggering plans that he makes a seemingly endless amount of time after year. His plans start at around $900 for the most essential choice. However, we're speculating Ariana's popular long bolts are one of the pricier pieces. He's chipped away at the cycle behind making the ponytail for Ariana goes a lot farther than merely choosing the piece and connecting it. Tokyo is known for taking his customers outside into the daylight and contrasting the features of the hairpiece with within shade of the customer's eye to guarantee accomplishment. From looking at figures we gauge that Ariana's ponytail comes in around the $5,000 mark. Her tattoos. Beside the ponytail, Ariana's likewise known for her tremendous assortment of tattoos. As of July 2019, Ariana has around 43 tattoos, each with their own importance. Ariana got in any event 28 of those in 2018 and 2019 alone, and 4 were covered or adjusted by extra tattoos after Ariana split from previous life partner P. So there's the expense of at first getting the tattoos just as getting it modified a short time later. Ariana for all time denoted her body unexpectedly in 2012 with a little heart on her toe to celebrate the creation of her presentation collection, Yours Genuinely. From that point forward she's covered her body with a lot more tattoos. A lot of them have been finished by the Instagram acclaimed Stick of Assad, who requires a $100 store to book the arrangement. So in the event that you include the cost of every one of those tattoos, you're taking a gander at a last sticker price of a great many dollars. A portion of Ariana's different tattoos incorporate the expression Neil Tom's S inked on the rear of her neck, the word Bellissima on her rib confine and a sickle moon on her neck. There's additionally the scandalous Japanese image. Luxurious cars. She got all the more as of late you may have seen that there's one territory of expenditure that we haven't addressed at this point that we usually cover, and that is Ariana's vehicles. The explanation behind this is that while Ariana has vehicles, and indeed he won't detect her driving them regularly, not because she's frequently out of the nation being chauffeured around, yet also since it seems like she has a slight dread of driving once she got into an awful mishap out and about. It appears to put her off of driving excessively far, since anyway this pop star has 2 vehicles that we are aware of. First, there's her delightful snow white Range Rover, which amazingly has its own Twitter page. This model. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and comment. To subscribe to the channel. Till then, take care.